what happened? So I was walking back home from the shop down Station Road. I'd just been to the co-op for some milk and was heading home before doing the school run. I was about to cross Taylor Street when this white van sped up towards me and shot out onto Station Road. I had to jump back into the pavement. It didn't stop at all, just flew round the corner and into some red Mini parked on the bend. The van clipped the front of it and just sped away. I thought that was it, but Mrs. Cooper from Primrose Drive was crossing the road. I think she just picked up a dry cleaning or something. The van caught her bag and she was just thrown onto the floor. I quickly took the registration number and ran over to see that Mrs. Cooper was all right. A couple of other people came over and someone rang for an ambulance, and you could see she'd hurt her leg. The van didn't directly hit her, but she was in shock and had fallen badly. Amy from the hairdressers brought out a blanket and some water for her. She was a real star. She kept Mrs. Cooper chatting so that she'd forget about all that pain. You could see it in her face though. We didn't want to move her. So I tried to stop the traffic coming through and leave Amy to keep Mrs. Cooper company. She was in a lot of pain, and there was quite a crowd gathering by this time. But the ambulance was fairly quick, and she seemed to be a bit more relaxed and no doubt relieved. The paramedics got her into the ambulance. And do you know, she smiled and thanked us. I couldn't believe it when Amy told me Mrs. Cooper had developed further complications from the shock and had passed away a couple of days later. I'd expected to see her out on her crutches or something, as she was a determined old thing. Oh, she was a lovely woman, and my heart goes out to her son and daughter and their families. Mrs. Cooper will be sadly missed.